Alright, let's save. We shouldn't need to recover any MP at the moment. We should be fine with that. I just want to get the selling items so that way I can get enough money for Argilla. Strong presence can be felt from above. Climb up. This is an actual boss, I'm fairly certain, so let's do it. Okay, let's see. Oh, no it's not. So, you vermin on those unidentified tuners, eh? Your outfits. That is impossible. I'll chew you up, nice and slow. I'll gnaw on your bones, then pull the information out of my teeth. Alright. Well, no, this is just a mini-boss with Hecatoncheires, who is interesting. But, well, I'm just gonna start here. Oh, we have fire boost now, and I didn't even equip it. Damn it. It's my bad. Whatever. Argy. Let's find his weakness. Terra? Terra, okay. Well, I'm gonna start using Tarakaja on Gale, so that way he can start using physical attacks. Executioner. Not too bad, also. But what was I trying to say? Oh yeah, the buffs in this game, they only stack up 3 times, as opposed to the previous game's 4. But I feel they are more useful in this game, as in they activate more often. So, you know, have at it. Alright, so I'm not going to max that out, I'm just going to go for Body Rush. Only 54, he probably resists... Yeah, okay. He'll resist physical, and he has counter, so that's a no-go for physical attacks for this boss, at least. Let's get you on Terra. And you can heal next time it comes to be your turn, so I guess... using, those 2 Tarakajas wasn't really useful, but okay, oh well. Let's see what you're capable of. Can you handle this? 100 fists. Surf dodged it, so yeah, we absolutely could handle that. Huh. Okay, well. Let's continue wailing on him. This feels much more like a standard boss than a mini-boss. That's right, okay. Oh, I should have switched to Argilla. Oh, nice. Also, maybe I'll just ignore the counter because Gale did some pretty decent damage with Body Rush. Yeah, so that's fine. We can just keep doing that with Gale. And, or Vayu. And Prithvi almost dead. Another Body Rush with Vayu. Didn't take him out. I see, not bad. I'll double my power then. He's gonna use power charge. Alright, just 100 fists. Everyone got hit by it, unfortunately. Ugh. It's not fun. I mean, he's not in good health either, but... Alright, I'm just gonna play safe in case we miss, so let's use Medea right here. So he didn't do anything to double his power. He didn't use power charge, he didn't do anything else, he just seemed to be stronger? Maybe? I don't know, we keep dodging his attacks, so I can't really tell. He's just getting destroyed and he's dead. It only played heroic battle, or epic battle I suppose, but... or heroic, whatever you want to call it. Mistranslation is the heroic, but oh well. Everyone got level ups. All for magic. Alright. Vitality, that's awesome. Yellow crystal. Karma gems can be used to enhance karma rings. In order to equip them, go to the items menu and select customize ring. Right, so yeah, now we can customize rings, which adds extra effects to them. Did I just spit on my leg? I did. I'm sorry. Yeah, so now we can get +2 magic. Unfortunately, well, for one thing, gems only have a certain number of slots they can have. Rings, sorry. And once you use a gem, you can't get it back. You know, it's permanently locked into that equipment ring. So, be careful, don't use it all willy-nilly. Perfectly confident with using that on Surf, though. Also, did we get a bunch of... Did we get to 15,000? We didn't. Got nowhere near. Because I was like, oh, I may as well just pause the Earth Shrine mantra and go straight for the Fierce Spirit mantra. But I guess not. I didn't save. Go back in. Save and continue on. Was that the boss of the dungeon or not? Because he seemed like a boss. You know, the amount of health was boss-like. He had an entire battle. Oh, the length of the battle was boss-like. The death animation, yeah, he had a death animation. That was boss-like. That was super boss-like. So yeah, I'd say that was the boss, despite it playing the mid-boss music. HP data, hell yeah, I'll take that. Remember, I'm gonna save these up. Please give me a selling item. Please. Narcissus. Yes. Okay, so that's a plant, right? Plants are very rare in this world. They can be traded in a Mad Mart for money. So yeah, we just found a plant in a box, and our first thought is, let's sell it. Because unfortunately they're not as cleverly named as cells were in the first game, but I mean, plants make sense because, you know, this version of Earth, or Earth at the moment, is devoid of any sort of natural life, or natural flora, sorry. But here we are, we've made it out of the road to Sodom. That's, I can't remember the actual name of the dungeon, but there you go.
Took you so long?
They're all still hiding back home.
It's you guys.
You could say we're here on their behalf.
So is this a spy? Pretty sure it is.
What's wrong?
I was expecting you to be older.
Whatever. They know about the tunnel.
What? How could they?
There's no time. Where is Sarah?
No. First, the processing plant. Internment facility. Free the captives first. Then use the commotion to sneak Sarah out of the Karma Society tower.
Who's going to lead the captives?
So those are our
They all
next two
civilians?
dungeons, right there.
They'd just get themselves killed.
Locapala will lead them.
Oh yeah, here comes Roland and Adil and Cielo and Fred.
Hey guys!
It's good to see Cielo back.
Cielo!
And as well as that,
Now we're even.
Roland has injected himself with
Why
the
sudden change of plans?
Atmovirus, which
Fred gets pretty
it
convincing.
just sort of comes out of nowhere.
Once honor is
I mean, obviously, it's in his right mind to side with the Embryon, but it just sort of comes out of nowhere. He just sort of gives in to
Oh, please. Why should we?
the virus, and he's like, alright, whatever,
How
I'll
do
just
we
follow
know
these
you're
guys.
not just selling us out?
Actions speak louder than words.
And of course, everyone's got orange splashes of,
Alongside you.
or splotches of
If I fail you
dye all
somehow,
over their clothes in
you
order
can
to
kill me.
symbolize the Embryon.
Acceptable.
But
Come on,
our party
we need to
still
hurry up.
isn't completely fine with Roland's inclusion. Cielo and Roland have joined the party. Yeah, so obviously we get Cielo back, but alongside him we have Roland, who is Indra in battle, and that's his design. Who I think it looks really cool. I kind of get reminded of Gallade from Pokemon, but he's the one spell affinity type that we didn't have in the previous game, where, you know, someone who was strong against electricity but weak to earth. which is Indra, because you would have thought Cielo would have been like that. Joust, who's back. But no, we have Roland for that. Now, my problem with Roland is, take a look at his stats. 11, 11, 11. He's a jack of all trades, but especially in this case, a master of none. Meanwhile, Cielo still has decent magic, good agility. He's still useful as a support character. He's got Medea, he's got some offensive magic to use. But compared to, let's say, Gale, who, he's a mixed attacker. His agility isn't great, but his vitality and his strength and magic are great to make up for it, especially his vitality. His strength, sorry. Roland just sort of is neutral in all three areas, which is unfortunate. But in this game, I'm going to make him a physical attacker. Because, no, he's not a temporary party member. He stays with the party. He's a full-on fledged member. He's absolutely a... he sticks out from the rest of the cast because we're all Embryon. We were in the previous game in the junkyard, and Roland's just here. So yeah. But I'll stick them in the party. First things first. So let's go. Cielo first. Roland. July. Yeah, that seems good. But yeah, I'm excited to use him. The game, well, like the spells they start you off with for Roland they don't know what to do with him either. I don't know what to do with him. No one else knows what to do with him. So it's just sort of, it's odd, He's exactly that, a jack of all trades, master of none, and it's very, very disappointing, really, because yeah, he can do a lot of things naturally. Well, anyone can do a lot of things in this game. The consequence of that is, he just doesn't excel in any sort of area. So when I first played this game, I tried to make him just another magic user, and just make him use a bunch of different spells. But the plus side of that is that he always had something to buy. He always had a mantra to get, which is the next tier of magic. Unfortunately, that was super expensive, because they start you off with Argy, Bufu, and Zio, and Dia. So I tried to get higher levels of all of these, alongside everyone else who was also earning higher levels of those. So it's just a lot. It's just a lot to keep track of there. So yeah, I don't really need any of those. Raving Slash be better than Body Rush, although that did have high accuracy, which is helpful. Let's get rid of Ingest Mana, and the Fire Boost can come in there. So Surf's going to be pretty similar to the first game. How he was in the first game, at least. Because he really doesn't need to change that much. Because he was super useful in the first game, and I'd like him to be similar. We can trust Roland. I see honor in his eyes. This color represents your tribe, right? Well, I hope I've proven where my loyalties lie. Loyalties. We marked our clothes, too. Warriors never abandon their comrades. We're following Roland's orders, but that doesn't mean we trust you guys. Yeah, so it's still standoffish. I'll be up top. Taking care of the Cyber Shaman is delicate work. So that's our spy. Does he have a name? No, Karma Technical Chief. Gal says it's alright, but can we really trust him? And Cielo. They said we're just programs that Sarah created, yeah? But I like you all, and Sarah cares about us too. And that can't be fake, we gotta follow the love, yeah? I still hate reading out Cielo's lines, I'm terrible with accents. A great chakra, hell yeah, I'll gladly take that. Full MP recovery to everyone. So let's head up. I thought he was going to be waiting up above. But as it would seem, he seems to be a double agent, which isn't great. For us,
You
at
were
least.
instructed never to call me. Impossible! How could that happen? I know for a fact they didn't have bodies! Raw data can't emerge on it!
So Angel's just now getting the revelation that
Oh, I see.
the Embryon have emerged from the junkyard.
Another one of God's little tricks. Continue with the plan. We will let them have Sarah. So, that's it. You scheming old bitch. But that makes this game all the more worthwhile. So artificial.
Could she not at least just move over to one of the pillars and just bang on that? That glass is pretty delicate. Anyway, here we are at the processing dome. Which, you know, that's cool and all, but ooh, the game doesn't like being there. His eyes are closed. Hey, whoa, you're just gonna run off after you get what you want? Get back here. I'll pretend I didn't see that. Yeah, unfortunately we can't go to what will be the world map yet, so yeah, we have to go through 3 dungeons before we can go to the world map. Which is unfortunate, but fortunately the processing dome is a great dungeon. Why would the society become demons with full knowledge of the risks? They're either unhappy with the status quo or unable to maintain it. So hold on, what's the song playing here? Sort of an ambient sort of piece. Hang on, Timmy, we're almost there. Fred and the others would turn to stone if they were in the sunlight. How's that work anyway? This is a half-hearted Jamaican. Adil and some of the guys are going to cause a disturbance outside the prison. We'll use it to get inside. I sent a few men inside after our informant contacted us. If I can get a hold of them, we should be able to get more information. Right, well, let's head inside. Yeah, okay, this song. I think this song is called Meat Processing Facility, or something like that. Something ridiculous like that. Unfortunately, no full-on large terminal, but that's okay. We've only had one in the game so far. Wow. But yeah, we don't get to go back to the underground city yet. Also, ooh, you are already on Fierce Spirit? Yes! That's awesome. So as soon as CLO maxes this out, we're going to unlock this mantra. You are on Fire Demon. I don't want you on that. I want you on physical attacks. Which... See, you're already on Fire Demon though. So I think... I'll just leave you two on those for now. I'll leave everyone on whatever they have because there's no point in changing that now. But yeah, that's very interesting about this game is that, you know, I'm only 3 hours in and I already have 5 party members, the max party limit, which is odd. Yeah, these guys are back. So Amoy Kane's return in this game. And they play a new version of the... Well, it's not a version, it's a completely new song. Rare Devil, Hunting Rare Devil. Oh, yeah, I think it's just called Rare Battle Theme, or just Rare Devil in this game. It's not called Hunting. Front. You think you can defeat us? Treasure is heavy, but we are swift as wind. Only magic will work. but only we know which magic will work. How lucky do you feel? Let's find out, shall we? Alright, so Amoikane works a little differently in this game. Zio, Angelic Grace, Maypatra, and Medea. Angelic Grace was, yeah, useful. Restore HP greatly, and defense up to the party. So that's essentially, I think it's Medea Rama and Rakukaja in one spell, which is awesome. Yeah, anyway, the way that Amoikane works in this game is that, okay, so there are 5 Amoikanes. There are also 5 different spell affinities, so we've got electricity, earth, force, fire, and ice. So we have to guess. We have to correctly guess which Amoikane is going to be weak to what. There is no way to tell what is going to be what, except by hitting the first one. So shielded. So it's not electricity. Also, they run away in this game as well, like after the first turn. So yeah, stingy. There is a way to tell. So if we hit it with Argy, okay, so that one's weak to Argy. Notice it did 1 damage. So yeah, we're not going to be killing any of these things anytime soon. But because that one is weak to fire, that means the rest of them will be weak to, I'm not exactly sure what the order is, but they'll be in a certain order. You can look up the order online, but if the first one's weak to fire, the rest of the 4 will be in a certain order. And with the same thing happens with any other spell affinities. I can't remember which one's which, so I'm just going to say fire, ice, force, electricity, earth. Nope. Jackpot. Overload. So they're actually just going to damage us. That's it. Well, they said jackpot. So, what happens now? Oh, we do actually win stuff from it. Wow, okay. I don't remember that. Look how much. Got a lot of money from that. But yeah, okay, that's different from what I remember. So you don't have to kill them, you only have to hit them with their weakness, and then you get a reward. So my guess is it's 24,000 per Amoikane that you get. So you can get upwards of, okay, 72, 72, 96, $110,000 if I've got that right. No, sorry, $120,000. I'm an idiot. Which is insane. So yeah, from that battle, I could have technically gotten $120,000 and a bunch more experience. But yeah, the thing that sucks about that is that there's no way to tell which Amoikane is weak to what until you hit the first one. So yeah. Anyway, someone got a level up there. Modular.